master control program is telling you to start on the game grid.
A game which I've recently just completed, and there is, if you check out the link around this area, I've actually done a write-up on my blog of the Max Payne game. Now, I played this for days, not hours, days, constantly. Unfortunately got a really bad dose of tonsillitis, and this was the game that got me through it. I sat there and I played and I played and played, and I finally completed it at about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, and absolutely euphoric when I finished it. Such a good game, brilliant storyline, and you can obviously see Rockstar have made this one. Can you see that? The old 2 Rockstar logos there for and Take-Two, if I'm not mistaken. So look, yeah, and Bink Video. So just such a brilliant game, and of course I bought that one. I might as well have got this one as well. Follow up, The Fall of Max Payne. So 2 brilliant games there. Again, classic range. Didn't pay too much for it, which is really cool. Booklet is in pretty good condition. I don't think I've even opened it yet, but there we go. And the game, it is a classic. It has been played to death. There's quite a few little scratches on there, but yeah, absolutely love that, and I can't wait to get started on Max Payne 2. Graphics are quite similar, apart from they've it's a bit more round edges. Some sections in Max Payne where it's quite blocky. But this one, book's not in as good condition. It's looking a bit warm around the edges, but the game itself, which I've just nearly dropped, is in absolutely mint condition. So really chuffed with that. And when I kind of get myself some spare time, that is going to get an absolute raping. Now, sticking with the classics, Medal of Honor Frontline. There we go. Never really got into Medal of Honor. Always been, if I play first-person shooters, I always stuck to like Doom or Quake. Really like the software kind of programming on there, and of course it was the first of many. Even managed to get my hands on an old Wolfenstein 3D game, which is really simple and easy game to play with it. But just I love that kind of old style first-person shooters. Again, on this one, disc is in great condition, and so is the booklet, so pretty chuffed with that. Only paid a couple of quid again from Game Station, my favourite little place. So yeah, I've only really got into Call of Duty over the past, say, year, so I'm still classed as a noob, so come find me, shoot me. But I thought I'd give it all a crack, going back to where kind of they all kind of started, and I thought Medal of Honor Frontline, EA's version, of course, Battlefield, loosely based kind of along these lines, so really looking forward to, again, getting stuck into that one. Moving on to a couple of racing games, Project Gotham Racing 1 and 2. I actually really enjoyed the first one. Not had a chance to blast up through the second one, but I really enjoyed the first one. The selection of cars on there is really good. Nice Ferrari, if I'm not thinking, I think it's the F50 on the front there. Booklet's really good, actually. It's, some wicked little drawings and pictures of cars and whatnot in there, in good condition as well. 8.9 out of 10 on there from OXM magazine, so I think that's just a really good smash on there. Which obviously these are kind of this was kind of games that went up against Gran Turismo, which at the moment I feel just completely lost it with the last one. So I thought, hey, you know what, we'll go back in time. We'll check those out. If you do like racing games as well, on my blog there is a quick write-up and review on the original V-Rally for the PS1, so please check that out and have a read. There we go, it's in really good condition as well there, and there's another little booklet hiding in here, just the warranty details. Seems to have quite a few of those in games at the moment, which is cool. So again, 2 little bargains from my favourite little local game station. Now, anyone who knows me knows I'm a massive fan of wrestling. I know it's childish and you're probably all going to give it some of that, but I absolutely love it. I could watch it all day long. So I've been trying to get hold of as many wrestling games as possible, and I've stumbled across that one. Raw 2 on the Xbox. Now, I thought they didn't release that many wrestling games on the Xbox. I've got a couple which have been on the GameCube, which is WrestleMania 18 if I'm not mistaken. Of course, you've got all the SmackDown games, SmackDown versus Raw, and I got recently got WWE All Stars, which is brilliant. If you've got them a party, you've got the lads round or the girls round, you know, just a blast on that. It's a brilliant game. The graphics on that look wicked for an Xbox. There we go, Chris Jericho. Unfortunately, it's been passed around more times than local prostitute in my town. There we go. It's stickers all over it, unfortunately. But the game itself, the disc, good condition, but unfortunately the book isn't. But good to blast through the old wrestling games. Obviously, characters change quite regularly, and these got like Big Papa Pump in there, and the old Undertakers and things like that. So that's really cool. And back to these again. There we go. Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man from the film. Obviously, where he goes against the Green Goblin. Brilliant condition, that one. There we go. Book's near enough new. It's got the warranty card in there and some details. And this one's published and made by Activision, and it's an official licensed merchandise game. So that's really cool, which I quite enjoyed. Treyarch have had a lot to do with that as well, of course. Famous for doing all the every odd Call of Duty game. Geek Heaven, we've got, there we go, Star Wars, and that's Battlefront, which I've not really got into, to be truthful. I was expecting quite a lot more from it. It's quite addictive in some ways when you're kind of flying around in the in your X-Fighter and things like that, but the first part when you go around as a Stormtrooper, I've never really got into that, but I can see how if you've got a couple of people playing that, the multiplayer would be quite good. And again, Geek Heaven, love Star Trek, so there we go, Star Trek, and that's Shattered Universe, which is actually really good, fantastic storyline on there. You do get really involved in that, and it's how kind of jump through different types of the universe, and you get friendly people and recognisable faces actually coming up against you, and you've got all the different Star Trek kind of enterprises on there as well. So that's really cool, and in so cool, not a bad little order, stickers on there unfortunately, but it's quite tidy. Another Marvel game for you there, the Incredible Hulk, and this one's Ultimate Destruction, which is absolutely epic. Look at the size of the bosses on there, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there we go, look at the size thing compared to the little green Hulk. And you literally just go around destroying everything. It's great. Just one of them easy games you can play, and on this one's got the adverts of Portaventura. So that's cool. Another, as I say, kind of go through all the Marvel games. So I do like that one. An absolute classic which I tried to get my hands on. I played the Time Splitters 2 for the PS2 when it first came out. I used to always go around my friend's house and play that quite regularly. So when I saw these sitting next to each other, I couldn't resist myself. Time Splitters 1 and Time Splitters 2 on the classics, 9.3 out of 10. And this one's not got a rating on there, which I might check out a bit later on. In good condition. Strange little picture on the disc of a monkey. Ooh, there we go. But game, the box itself, not too bad. A few stickers on there as always when you buy second-hand games, but absolutely cracking little game. That's kind of more kind of worldly based, kind of like Earth based. This one's just absolutely insane. Some of the characters on here are just mind blowing, and kind of the weapons on there as well. So that's really cool. Really fast paced game though. So if you haven't played these or not got these, I really do recommend them. Now I'm going to just chuck through these in a big blast for you. These are Tom Clancy games. So I've got Ghost Recon Island Thunder, Rainbow Six 3, Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow, and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. There we go. I think I got all those for a tenner as well, which I thought was really good. I find these games quite difficult actually to get into. Some of these have actually got the original Xbox seals on them still. You do need a lot of time and patience on those, so I just thought with that price, try and build a collection up, obviously with the Xbox games, so I thought we'd go for all those. I would sit and go for them, but it would take up too much time, but they're all in pretty good condition, the kind of thing you normally get when you're buying pre-owned, so it's not too bad on there. And let's see what else we've got down here. Tony Hawk Underground. It's not a brilliant game, to be truthful. I was expecting a lot more from there. Unfortunately, didn't get it. It's quite boring. Trying to be kind of like a first person, where you go around doing objectives. When actually you just want it to be kind of like an SSX game where you just want to skate and do tricks and stuff like that. But no, I never really got into that. But again, I think I only paid 50p for it, and obviously just adding to the collection, so that's pretty cool. True Crime Streets of LA next. In wicked condition this one is actually. Book's nice. Still got all the original things on there. Disc's not very scratched. Another Activision game. So that's really cool. not had a chance to get onto that yet, and I've got the other one for the PS2 as well, New York. So just kind of get in there. The graphics do look pretty good, very similar to kind of like Grand Theft Auto kind of thing. So should be pretty cool. Another Sega classic next, Worms 3D. It's still nothing compared to the first Worms back on the day of the SNES and the Mega Drive. Absolutely stunning, but it's okay. It's just weird in that 3D thing when you're just used to having it kind of like on a 2D platform. Get a big hand, 2D platform, but definitely if you've got people come around, it's definitely worth a good go. But obviously being 4-player. Just a couple left for you now, so just dive through these pretty quickly. Another Marvel one for you, X-Men, and this one is X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. Again, quite a good game. You get to be 6 people, and you can actually be Magneto and stuff on there, as well as obviously Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm. So that's really good. Again, 4-player co-op on there, so it's just another good one when your friends are around. You can have a good blast on that. Now, I don't know what to call this. It's obviously it's 8, but it's kind of like Roman numerals, XIII. Really kind of cartoony graphics. I found this one quite difficult to get into as well. Good storyline to it though, and the cutscenes are absolutely brilliant. But it's just a slow one to get into. I think I need to just give it a bit more time. But I think it was made mainly for Xbox Live. It's got 21, I think, multiplayer kind of levels. Compared to the 34 single player, and can be up to land up to 8 players as well as over Xbox Live. So that's really cool. And finally, to finish it off, WrestleMania 21. Look how young these guys look there, Randy Orton and Cena. That is actually really, really good. I find that very easy to play. That's probably the closest that THQ have got to emulating the SmackDown vs Raw, or the old SmackDown games for the Xbox. So that's good on that one, and it is in average. A couple of dog ears on there, but average condition. I've got that one off eBay. Paid a little bit more for that. Paid $5 for that one, but obviously I just wanted to get that one in the collection. So there you have it. That's my Xbox collection at the moment. I haven't added to it for a while really, because I'm obviously saving to go on holiday in Ibiza. So I just thought I'd show you if there's anything you want to have a chat about or you like there, let me know. I would definitely be up for maybe looking to partake or even just loan if you guys want to just have a blast on some of these games before you have to go and search for eBay or play on them. So of course just give me a shout, and as always, thanks for watching.